Just remember, be back here in an hour or the cruise ship will leave without you. It's Friday, so you know what that means. Let's welcome tonight's guest. He prefers his comedy clubs dark, so he can't see who's leaving. Comedian Joe Mackey. His weekend show has people looking forward to Monday. Co-host of Fox & Friends Weekend, Charlie Hurt. As a former judge and comedian, his courtroom has a 2-drink minimum. Comedian Vince August. And she went from naughty by nature to balance of nature. Host of Kennedy St. All right, so before we get to some news stories, let's do this.
Greg's Leftovers.
It's Leftovers, where I read the jokes we didn't use this week, and as always, it's my first time reading them. So if they suck, we'll immediately transfer Joe Mackey to Late Night with Stephen Colbert. Speaking of, CBS announced they are indeed ending the late-night comedy show, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, next year. Fans were shocked. They had no idea it was comedy. And truly, it was a rough day for the show's viewer. Meanwhile, CBS says they'll replace it with something funnier. 2 episodes of Forensic Files. Jimmy Kimmel blasted the decision with a foul-mouthed post on Instagram. He would have done it on his show, but he wanted people to see it. Corinne Jean-Pierre is expected to sit down with White House investigators in September regarding the Biden cover-up. But first, she has to get time off from Starbucks. I know. Good for her. On The View this week, Joy Behar reflected on her own stand-up comedy career, saying, quote, "It's so hard. It's like I'm on stage naked and everybody else has clothes." I hate to correct you, Joy, but if you're on stage naked, nothing is hard. Amazon MGM announced they're going to reboot the 90s classic Basic Instinct. In this new modern version, when the woman uncrosses her legs, a dick falls out. Yeah, I know. Probably could have been stated more elegantly. When does a dick fall out? All right. Reports of a person stuck in a canal in California turned out to be an abandoned blow-up doll. Thankfully, she was safely returned to her owner. The Department of Health and Human Services will now end federal funding for sex changes on children. Yeah. I agree. So now, if a boy wants to get rid of his testicles, he has to do it the old-fashioned way, by marrying Meghan Markle. You're a good one. A man named Daniel McCormick married conjoined twin Carmen Andrade. But he says he'll always think of her sister as the one who almost got away. I know. Pretty good, huh? Proud of that one. 67,000 cases of Power Stick deodorant are being recalled by order of the FDA. Not affected by this recall? Kid Rock. Chuck Schumer claimed defunding PBS will cause many people to die because they won't know when hurricanes are taking place. Yeah, because I always get my weather from the Cookie Monster. Idiot. President Trump said he spoke with Coca-Cola and they've agreed to use real cane sugar in its soda. Not to be outdone, Arby's is now announcing that all its roast beef sandwiches will now contain meat. Good for you, Arby's. A Seattle judge has closed a local beach for rampant nudity and public sex. And it'll reopen as soon as he's done. And finally, Whoopi Goldberg went off on Obama for suggesting that Democrats were navel-gazing, claiming nobody's seen her navel in over 40 years. That was funny. All right. So yeah, CBS is canceling The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. I guess that makes it the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. But I bet it was a fantastic job, and I wish someone else was getting it.
It is a fantastic job. I wish somebody else was getting it. I am extraordinarily, deeply grateful to the 200 people who work here. Next year will be our last season. The network will be ending The Late Show in May. And yeah, I share your feelings. It's not just the end of our show, but it's the end of The Late Show on CBS. I'm not being replaced. This is all just going away.
So yeah, he's not being replaced. The show's gone for good, meaning he killed the brand like a female Dylan Mulvaney. I mean, that's kind of like one guy making a Big Mac so bad they shut down the entire McDonald's. But maybe we should try to be nice about this. There's a first time for everything. But he mentioned a staff of about 200 people who are out of a job. But we do this show with less than 15% of that number, and some of them are disabled. That is just... And you say I don't do Make-A-Wish. And yet we bring in as many viewers, which is nuts when you consider that Fox can be seen in just 61 million homes, but CBS reaches nearly 300 million Americans. But enough patting myself on the back, even though I just had it shaved. Now, CBS said the cancellation was for financial reasons and had nothing to do with content. That's not even the funny part. But he's declined in ratings every year since we got there. He's lost more people. He's lost more people than Alejandro Mayorkas. And that decline can't be a good business model, considering Colbert was reportedly raking in over $15 million a year. For perspective, that's The View's budget for a ham. Of course, we don't have that problem here. Like Trump, I don't take a salary. Instead, choosing to donate it to hardworking single moms who dance the afternoon shift. God bless him. But Colbert was on the wrong side of a lot of things. You almost wonder if his days were numbered when...
It's getting late. You and your daughter should stay here tonight.
It's not safe to travel now.